When was the last time you were in complete silence? And what did you do with it? Did you lean in and enjoy this break? Or did you immediately try to escape it by distracting yourself? Hi friends, this is Aretha. Today let's talk about silence and boredom as important tools for our well-being. You don't need me to tell you that today's world is too noisy and frankly overwhelming. There's a never-ending flow of information and a constant stream of noise coming at us. Think of all the content at our fingertips, all the dings and notifications, all the text messages and DMs, all the emails and messages at work and in our personal inboxes. All that stuff is everywhere. Now, on one hand, I do love that all this information is available for us. We can research anything we're interested in. We can find our people online. We can follow others and learn from them. We can share ideas. It's all fantastic. But we still need a break from it. We are so plugged in all the time and doing so much constantly that pure silence can feel like an incredible relief. Silence has become a luxury. Now, the good news is that this is the type of luxury that we can all give ourselves. We just have to want it and decide to make it happen. Closely related to silence is the feeling of boredom. And for whatever reason, feeling bored is so uncomfortable. I suspect this has at least a little bit to do with this constant hustle culture. We think time is money, and if I have time to be bored, I should probably be doing something else more productive. But as I've shared in my video about productivity obsession, productivity is a means to an end. It's not the end goal. We don't need to be productive for productivity's sake. And so every time we start to feel bored, we squash that feeling right away. We start scrolling, we message someone, we turn on Netflix. We do anything to create some noise and numb the feeling of boredom. I've heard someone refer to it as buffering, and that really stuck with me. So we buffer instead of experiencing an uncomfortable feeling. So today I want to remind you, and myself frankly, that silence and boredom are crucial for our well-being. They are critical to our ability to be our very best selves. If you simply Google the benefits of silence and boredom, you will see that they help relieve stress. They help us increase mindfulness and self-awareness. They stimulate creativity and support our mental health. Basically, they support our overall well-being in the long term. But what I love most about silence is that when we sit in silence, other people's agenda disappears. In silence, we can stop passively receiving all the noise that the world outside of us is pushing our way. This gives us a chance to connect with ourselves and what's going on inside of us. I mean, it's cool and all to listen to other people, their experiences, their opinions, their advice, their suggestions. It's all fine and good. But in all that noise, you also deserve to be heard by yourself. And you can only really hear yourself when everybody else goes quiet. In silence, we can really center ourselves and take stock of what is going on with us. And my wish for us, for you, and for me is that we can become a safe place for ourselves. Kind of like a home base that we can return to for comfort and for support. And in order for that to be true, we have to be comfortable being by ourselves. And I think this is something we can build up over time. If we can spend some time alone and in silence, we can strengthen the relationship we have with ourselves. And if you haven't already, I strongly encourage you to watch my video on 3 ways to strengthen our relationship with ourselves. Now let's briefly talk about boredom. Boredom is a fantastic way for us to step out of our autopilot. When you are bored, you get to actively think about what you want to do, rather than just going through the motions of what you do by default. You are forced to pause and think about what it is that you want. This is a fantastic opportunity for your genuine interests to make themselves known. Being bored is a unique opportunity to have breakthroughs about what you really want in life. There are tons of articles talking about the connection between boredom and creativity. If you feel like you're stuck on the hamster wheel of doom and that you can't really think outside of the box and you've been doing the same things the same way for the longest time and you're kind of bored with your life, I think you could strategically use being bored to discover what it is you really want, or maybe a different way to do the things you're currently doing. So think about ways that you can cultivate silence and allow some more boredom into your life. In fact, when is the last time you went to the bathroom without your phone? Could you find time to enjoy a cup of coffee in complete silence? We're talking a few minutes. If, like me, you really enjoy going out for walks, but you tend to always bring headphones or something to listen to, maybe you could try going on one walk in complete silence. and see how you feel afterwards. Silence and boredom may feel like a luxury because we have so much to do and who has the time. But we have more flexibility and more control than we think to make them part of our lives. So I hope you can make time to connect with yourself and do nothing. You deserve to be heard. I'll see you in the next video.